Hey, sports fans, this is Robert with WTP Sports Dudes here live at 5:15, ready to talk some NBA basketball. As we all know, college football and the NFL is starting to wind down and come to an end in January and February. So we wanted to kick off our basketball uh, podcast. So we're going to be talking NBA today. I got my man here with me. He's an NBA guru. My man Zen Master Zaya. How you feeling, bro?
Oh, man, I'm beat, dog. I went hard at work today, but I'm good, though. I'm ready to talk about it.
All right, cool. I don't watch a whole lot of NBA early in the season. I try to wait until till it's towards the playoff time after the mid season. So I'm really gonna lean on you heavy in this podcast in order to tell the fans what they want to hear about these teams. So first up, we got the Rockets and the Hornets. What can you tell me about these two teams and who you think will win this game tonight?
Man, so the Rockets, they young. Both teams is young, for real. But they both got talent. They both got under 25 talent. The Rockets got Sengun, he remind me of a baby Jokic. He like a dude that's gonna go out there and have a triple double. He plays center. Then they got Jalen Green. We know what he could do. He's a bucket. Um, so I don't know. I'm gonna roll with the Hornets though, because I think their talent is a little more polished. They got LaMelo Ball, Miles Bridges. They got some guys over there, but they're a little more polished in my opinion. But it's real hard to pick night by night games like with teams that's on the same level. But I mean, if I had to bet, I would roll with the Hornets tonight.
Okay, because I don't ever remember the Hornets ever being really any good since their NBA inception, except for I think that they might have used to have America Okafor, the center, back in the days. They might have been pretty decent then, but I don't remember them ever being any good.
Man, listen, bro. LaMelo Ball is a top 5 point guard in the NBA right now. That's just what they gotta let their talent cook. Cause sometimes people be in the NBA, they be pulling the leash too fast. If they just let their team cook and just build up their chemistry, they gonna be straight in a couple years.
Okay. I'm gonna have to be on the lookout for them Hornets then. Once I start getting into that NBA action.
For sure.
Let's look at this next game, man. We got the Jazz at the Cleveland Cavaliers, and the Cleveland Cavaliers have been playing some really good basketball. I do know that. What's your thoughts on this game and these two teams?
The Cavs is about to bomb on them. The Cavs is scary, bro. Cause they got everything on your team that you would want. They got they got bigs, they got Jared Allen, then they got Mobley. Mobley is versatile. He can guard pretty much every position. Then they got two, really three guys that can go get their own shot and create their own offense in Garland, Mitchell, and Levert, hometown Levert kid. So and then they about to get Max Struess back, and he one of the best 3 point shooters in the league. So yeah, I love, man. That's a prime example of what I mean by letting your team cook and not making a decision too fast. Because really, it looked like they were about to blow it up last year, but they held on to it. I don't know. We gotta see what they do. What they gonna do though? Because I know Karras is in the contract year, so they gonna either have to pay him and go ahead and go over that second apron, or they gonna have to just get rid of him and replace him with something else.
Yeah, I really want. I love it when the Cleveland Cavaliers are good. I went to some games when LeBron was there, and the whole atmosphere in Cleveland. They got some really fantastic fans, man. They support their teams there, and just to be able to see Cleveland be good and all the money that basketball program brings into the city, it was amazing, man, to see how it was going when LeBron was there, and I would love to see it get back that way. And this team is really good, and they're on their way to that kind of effect on the city of Cleveland with that money they bringing in, bro. So I hope that they continue to be good and make the right choices, man, so that they can have a good franchise there in Cleveland.
Can they do it in playoff time? Is the question.
Yeah, can they do it in playoff time? You're right. You're right. Let's look at this next game, man. And I don't know. I don't think Embiid is back, but we got Big Wembley. If Embiid was back going against Embiid, but I don't think he is. So we got the Spurs at the 76ers. What's your thoughts on these two teams and what do you see happening in this game?
Yeah, I don't think Embiid back just yet. Man, I just seen Wimby get banged on though by DeAndre Hunter. He got banged on something vicious. But I like that. That means you trying. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah.
Getting dunked on ain't nothing. But I think I'm gonna take the Spurs in this game. They got Chris Paul. They got Keldon Johnson. They got some young dudes. Yeah, bro. They got to get healthy, man. I don't know what's going on with Embiid and Paul George. Like, neither one of them guys, both of them guys is always injured. If Paul George is close though. He's supposed to be on the court right now. I don't know if he played last game though, but I think he's supposed to be close. Hey, they 9-17. It's looking like they about to miss the playoffs.
Yeah, yeah. And I'm a 76ers fan, man, and I was one of those fans who wanted them to get rid of Embiid when the money was good, man. Because if you look at his history, he's always stayed injured. And when we get into the playoffs, how many championships we got with Embiid? None. I would when we had Jimmy Buckets, I would have let Embiid go and kept Jimmy Buckets, man, and then built around that. Because Embiid stays hurt too much, man. Too much. He's an MVP caliber player, but he's hardly ever playing, man. So it's like I would have got rid of that dude then. I mean, you got Maxi, who's nice. They got some pieces, man, but they need Embiid to be healthy. But I damn sure would have got rid of him when the getting was good.
Yeah, Maxi
But,
Cold.
yeah, Maxi, nice. I kind of wish Parlay Paul was on so he can tell us about these Celtics going up against these Magics. The Magic. What's your thoughts on these two teams and this game here? It's at Orlando too.
Hey, listen, I ain't see Orlando coming like this. They had a good year last year too, though. But let me say this, bro. This might be controversial. Paolo Banchero is the new school Melo. That's what he remind me of, bro. He is a dude. Hey, you always got a chance when you got a dude. Because what happens is some of these dudes don't be built the same. He is a dude that I will look at and I'll be like, all right, if he go against LeBron and KD, he gonna go at him. You know what I mean? And he ain't gonna be nervous about none of that. So, but I mean, come on, man. The Celtics, they still the team to beat in the NBA at the end of the day. Uh, they got the best perimeter. They got the best wing on wing combo in the league, hands down, with Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. They got Drew Holiday, your Swiss Army knife. Al Horford, the veteran, the even kill guy. Porzingis and came back. He healthy now. So, I mean, Peyton Pritchard been balling out of control all year. So, I mean, it's going to be tough night in, night out beating the Celtics. I mean, that's always going to be a tough game, period. So, I mean, I wouldn't pick them. I wouldn't pick nobody to beat them. But it's the NBA, so anybody can get anybody. It's just like any given Sunday. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
So
right.
it's hard. It's hard picking basketball games, real talk, because it could be that soft Wednesday in Detroit where some dudes just don't bring it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I don't know. I'm gonna go with the Celtics in this game though, because I think they've been on a mission. They still on the mission since the summertime. Jason Tatum wasn't getting no burn for Team USA. Like he wasn't a defending champion and probably their best player. He probably should have won MVP finals for real. Finals MVP for real. If you look at his numbers, you'd be like, that guy didn't win it. You know what I mean? Like, oh, if you didn't watch the series and you just went stat based, You'd be like, that guy didn't win it, but we all watch. We know Jaylen Brown deserved it too. And
Right.
I mean, Jaylen Brown, he didn't even make the USA team. So yeah, I think it brought all them dudes closer, bro. They on a mission.
Yeah, for sure. I really wish I could hate the Celtics, man, because I'm a Sixers fan and they've kept my Sixers from winning multiple championships. But because I love my man Daryl McGrew, Poe, and I love Alvin Bird, man, I can't hate the Sixers. I mean, I can't hate the Celtics, man. But damn, I sure want to. For sure, I sure as hell want to.
Hey, I'm a Laker fan. I hate them guys.
For sure, for sure. Mossberg is in the chat. He said, "If I join through the link, will I cut the stream? No, you won't. You won't. Not as long as you don't leave it. Now, if you join from the link, you can join from the link. Yeah, just don't leave out."
No, don't you got to leave out a certain way?
Yeah, you gotta leave out a certain way, and somehow we ain't figured out that way to leave out because we.
Oh, we're gonna have to try it just like after this or something.
Yeah, yeah. But come on in, bro, if you want to come in through the link. What's your thoughts on the Raptors at the Knicks? Now, I have watched a couple of Knicks games, man, and I like that guard they got. What's his name? Starts with a B. His last name starts with a B. Burleson or something like
Brunson?
that. Bro, yeah, man. I like him, man.
Yeah, Jalen Brunson, hard nose. Man, listen, the Raptors is terrible, bro. I mean, they got RJ Barrett and Scotty Barnes, but that's about it, dog. They gotta break that. I don't know. They need to figure out what they doing, man. But coming into the year, I thought the Knicks was going to be the team that was going to compete with the Celtics. But I no longer think that. I think they whoever Mikal Bridges trainer is, I think they messed him up. And he the guy that they needed to actually compete with the Celtics. Have you seen his jumper this year?
Nah, you throwing out names, man. I never heard of none of these dudes. That's how much NBA I watch.
Hey, listen. So Mikal Bridges, he was a young and upcoming star. They got him from Brooklyn last year. And he was a good two-way budding star. But he went into the summer and they tweaked his jumper. Now it looked like some Markelle Fultz type stuff. I don't know what they did to him, bro. They jacked him up though. He ain't the same. So I don't really see them advancing past the Eastern Conference Finals because he was the guy that was going to help them advance because he's the guy that had to go up against Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. He was the guy that was going to have to be combative to them for them to be over the hump, in my opinion. He jacked up, though. They jacked him up. They got to go back to the table in the offseason and get him back right. And then maybe after this year, maybe they can get right and get him back all the way in there. But I like the addition of Karl-Anthony Towns. I think the Knicks won that trade with Minnesota because it just don't look quite right with Julius Randle and Anthony Edwards over there. So yeah, I like the Karl-Anthony Towns pickup, man. Dude, I think he a New York kid for real. I want to say he a New York kid. So I think he really been playing like with the town on his back type stuff. So that Jalen Brunson, Josh Hart, Karl-Anthony Towns, I love what they got. I just don't think they're gonna get it done this year. But I like them to win this game because Toronto is terrible.
Yeah, Toronto is one of them organizations, man, where they can't keep their top talent, man. Those guys, once they get to that second contract, they out. They don't stay there long, man. Something's wrong with that organization or something.
Hey, they got that chip though.
Yeah, they sure do. They
got that chip recently. So
they sure do.
They got more than a lot of people can say about their team.
Yeah. They won one more recently than my Sixers.
That's a fact.
What's your thoughts on the Nets at the Heat? Is the Nets even any good?
Nah, I mean they got some young talent though, man. The Nets make me mad though, bro. They got what's dude's name, bro? Dude is an automatic bucket getter, bro. They just do not be playing him. I think his last name is like Thomas or something. But bro, the Nets. I don't think they really want to be good, honestly. Like I don't think they want to be good. I think they just trying to collect some money because they got pieces to make moves to go get a star. Like you got dudes like Zach LaVine on the market. Uh, there's guys out there you can go get for real. Like I don't think they want to be good though, bro. Like I don't even know how that whole Kyrie, James Harden, and KD thing. Like they just be messing stuff up for real. I feel like, but the Heat is in flux too. Like they got my boy Tyler Hero. He's an automatic bucket, but you know it's been a lot of rumors swirling about Jimmy Butler being on a trade block. So both of these teams, neither one of them gonna make no noise this year or nothing. The Heat probably gonna make the playoffs. The Nets probably gonna be on the cusp just because they're not really at the bottom of the pack. They could probably possibly make the play in, but I think they're gonna lose like probably their first game and be out because they'd be a 10 seed. So I mean, this is one of them games that you just put on the ticket because you think the Heat gonna win. You know what I mean?
Right.
Neither one of these teams is nothing though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I thought the Heat was gonna be pretty decent. They still got what's the big boy name? For
Yeah, they
them.
got Bam.
Yeah. I thought they would be pretty decent.
They got some talent over there. It's just I feel like what was it 2 years ago, 3 years ago they made the finals. They didn't make a move. They were supposed to make a move and go get a dude, and they
Yeah,
didn't do that. So they just stayed in the middle, and then just as teams getting better, you just trickle down. You know?
yeah, for sure. What about this Timberwolves at the Hawks game, man? What at the Hawks? What's the guard's name for Atlanta? The dude
Trae
from
Young.
Oklahoma, Trey Young. Yeah, he's still bombing away.
Yeah. I mean, Trae Young is always gonna be Trae Young. You know? Uh, but like when we talking about two middle of the pack teams again, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So I mean, I don't be understanding the Hawks either because it's like I see dudes on their team. You feel me? But like it's like they can't figure it out, and it might be Trae Young's fault for real. Cause I mean he the leader, you know. He
right.
he the reason. So, but man, listen, the T Wolves they like I said, I just spoke about the Julius Randle trade. I mean, it just don't work. It don't. You feel me? It just don't. It ain't. I mean, they still got time. It never happened where a trade happened and then them dudes figure it out that year. So I'm
Right,
gonna give
right.
them this year, and then we'll see. But they're not gonna make no noise either, just because it's known in NBA history that you don't just make a trade and then win. You know what I mean?
Right.
It take a year or so to build that camaraderie and chemistry with your which whatever started but been traded. So I mean, we're gonna see what happened with both of these teams. Both of these teams is middle of the pack teams too, though.
Middle of the pack.
Middle of
That
the
ain't
pack.
good if you're in the middle of the pack. You want to be at the
Huh?
top. I said, being in the middle ain't good. You want to be at the top.
Facts.
What's your thoughts on the Bucks at the Bulls? Well, I know the Bucks. They got a nice team, but I don't know too much about the Bulls. They got DeRozan. Is that where DeRozan's at?
Nah, DeRozan, he in Sacramento now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they traded. Did they trade him? They might have just let him go. He might have got traded though. But the Bulls, like, so this the thing about the Bulls. When Lonzo got hurt 2 years ago, really they broke up their team because they ain't know if he was ever even gonna come back. They had something though. They had DeRozan, they had Levine, and then they had Lonzo. Lonzo actually making a comeback right now. But if they wouldn't have gave up on that, they could have made some noise because they're about to make some noise that year he got hurt for real. It just Lonzo got hurt and then it messed everything up because he was the dude that you needed. You know what I mean? But like they got Zach LaVine, and really that's about it. You know, that's why he always on the trading block. because they ain't got nothing else. I mean, Lonzo done made a good little comeback, but I mean, he on a minutes restriction. He can only get you 15. He got a new knee. Like
Oh wow.
we talking about new science. Like he done took somebody's ligament and all that out of like from a whole different body. He don't even got his original ligaments. So
Wow.
it's crazy. So I mean, yeah, I would go with the Bucks, and I don't even like the Bucks. I don't think the Bucks is right. I'm not a Doc Rivers fan. I think he been having all these teams over the years, and he ain't did nothing with them. So I don't think they should have got rid of their old coach. I think Doc Rivers the wrong hire for this team. And really the Bucks ain't been right since they got rid of Drew Holiday.
Yeah. Let me ask you this, man, since you mentioned Doc Rivers. And I'm not a Doc Rivers fan either. I don't know how this guy keep getting jobs, man, as if he's gonna win a championship. What's the deal with Mark Jackson? Why can't he get a job? Or is he not trying to get a job? He just wanna keep commentating? What's going on with him?
Oh no, they blackballed him for sure.
Oh, okay. That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, he got blackballed, and it got something to do with Jesus. So it's crazy.
With who?
With God.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Whoa.
He got blackballed because of God.
Wow. Mossberg said Kings is his squad. Fox, DeRozan, Sabonis, and Company.
Yeah, y'all got a nice little squad over there. I was salty. I was mad when my Lakers, we drafted Lonzo Ball over De'Aaron Fox. I was mad, bro. Like, what?
Yeah.
And that was right after De'Aaron Fox got done killing him in March Madness. I was like, oh my God, Magic, man, what are you doing? Just because you see a little something in you and him and you, like, or you and him, like, come on, man. We just seen him kill him, bro.
Yeah. What's your thoughts on the Wizards and the Thunder?
The Wizards are bums. Jordan Poole look like he coming back into himself though, and everybody know my favorite young team in the league is by far, hands down, the Thunder. They have everything they need to actually make a run to the NBA Finals, bro. They got a big man and Isaiah Hartenstein. Then they got Chet. Once Chet get healthy, they got a superstar and Shea Gilgeous Alexander. They got two defensive stoppers and Lou Dort and Caruso. So I love everything. They got Jalen Williams, another young bull. Bro, they got some stuff over there, dog. And really, it come down to your superstar. I mean, Shea 6'7", bro. He get to anywhere. He get to his spot every time, bro. There's no stopping him, bro. He gonna get to his spot, and really, you just gotta pray that he missed. So I love their whole squad, bro. They gonna make some noise. Mark my words, they gonna be in the finals. If not this year, they gonna be in the finals over the next couple years for sure.
Okay. I don't know too much about either one of them teams.
Hey, definitely you better tune in to Shea. He is box office.
Oh yeah.
He's a dude.
Okay. Hey, when we get off the street, send me a picture of who he is so I know who I'm looking for.
Oh my God, that's hilarious, bro.
Hey, I might be watching the Thunder. Some other dude might be getting off too, and I'm thinking that's who you're talking about, and it might not be him.
That is hilarious.
What's your thoughts on the Clippers at the Grizzlies? Is either one of these teams any good?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, the Clippers, they ain't never healthy, but they got one of the best coaches in the NBA, so they're gonna possibly be relevant almost every year while he's there. I mean, the Grizzlies, I don't know. I think Ja is out right now, if I'm not mistaken. I think he messed up his hip the other day, like a week ago or something, from a fall. He went in the air, fell on his hip. This is the same hip that been bothering him too. But both of these teams is playoff teams. You know what I mean? The Grizzlies with Ja is probably one of the better Western Conference teams for real, just because they young and they got legs, so they're going to always get through the regular season pretty decently because they young. You know what I mean? When you got young teams, they can get up and down. Like my Lakers, our second best player is old. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
So we don't bode well for regular season. But now if you gotta come see us in a 7-game playoff, we get scary. You know what I'm saying? When the games slow down. But that's a young team, bro. The Grizzlies is nice. The Clippers, they got James Harden on the court still, and he's still one of the greatest shooting guards of all time we ever seen. So as long as he on the court, they gonna be all right, and they'll be in that playoff hunt. Probably a play-in team for real. The Grizzlies probably be a top 3 or 4 seed, but if like to pick tonight, I pick the Grizzlies. I go with the Grizzlies. Or where the game at? Is it in Memphis? Oh, it's at Memphis.
It's
I
in
pick
Memphis. Yeah, it's in Memphis. Yeah.
Definitely go with the Grizzlies at home.
What's your thoughts on the Trailblazers at the Mavericks? Now the Mavericks is good. Now I do know about them for sure.
So I don't know nothing about the Trailblazers. It might be one of the only teams in the league I don't know nothing. I don't even know who on their team, because they are terrible. Okay, like I'm not trying to tune until they play my Lakers. I probably won't tune in. You know what I mean? Like I don't know who on that team, but we know what's up with Luka. You know what I mean? We know what's up with Kyrie. We know what the Mavericks got, bro. Klay Thompson. You know the young boy.
Hold up. The Mavericks got Klay Thompson?
Yeah, you ain't know that?
No, I gotta start tuning
you
in,
ain't
man.
tuned in.
I'm still thinking this dude with the Warriors, man. I gotta start tuning in, man.
Nah, he definitely in Dallas now. But that game, remember? Oh no, you knew because that game they broke the record. I was telling you about it.
Oh yeah.
I was telling you about it. You just forgot real quick.
Okay, yeah.
But yeah, when they broke the record, they hit them 48 threes. Klay Thompson was going off. Yeah. But they also got who else they got? What is the big dude's name, bro? Let me find his name, bro. Derek Lively. Derek Lively, that's a Rich Paul client. He came out of Kentucky, but he nice, bro. That's really what they needed, and they got it last year. That's how I feel. He's the main reason why I feel like they made it to the finals. Because he that rim running big that they didn't have. He real bouncy, and he just go hard. You know what I mean? And that's all I felt like they needed for real.
Yeah.
They still got other dudes too. Like they got Daniel Gafford. He came from Washington last year. He had another dude that's a rim running big. Like, you know what I mean? He played defense, block shots, and rebound. Like that's what need to be with Luka and Kyrie. You don't really need other guys to really. I mean, you need some shooters. Like they got some shooters though. With Max Kleber and they had last year. They had Tim Hardaway, but they replaced that guy with Klay Thompson. So their team is exactly what's supposed to do. You got two dudes that's gonna break down the defense. They like to play ISO. You got two rim running bigs. You got another big in Max Kleber that's really a stretch forward. You got PJ Washington, who's a stretch type of guy too as well. So their team, bro, they're gonna be a tough out, bro, because Luka is one of the best players in the NBA. If you got the best player on the court, you're a tough out every time.
Yeah. Mossberg said he taking the Cavs, but he said Portland is young and they building. So maybe in a couple of years they might be all right.
Who on that team, Moss? I don't even know
Put somebody that's on that Portland team in the chat, Mossberg, so we can find out who they are. Because I have no idea.
I have no idea either. I'm telling you, I usually know, but that's one team I don't know nothing about.
Yeah. Is Trey Burke still in the league? Is he still at the Mavs?
Man, no, they blackballing him, man.
Yeah.
They blackballing him. He should be on somebody's roster. He a bucket.
He should be on somebody. Yes, he's a bucket, bro. He should be on somebody's roster for sure. For sure. What about the Pacers at the Warriors?
Man, my favorite young point guard in the league, dog, on the Pacers, bro. Tyrese Halliburton. He an old school type of point guard. He give me the vibe of like a new school. What's bro's name? Andre? He used to play for the Nuggets, bro. I can't think of his last name, bro. He's like a new school version, but like bro controls the game for real. Like and they be trying to say, oh, he can't get his shot off the dribble, and it don't matter, bro. He got his game how his game is, bro. He get off how he get off. He gonna get everybody involved, and that's just what it's gonna be. You know what I mean? So, and we know what's up with the Warriors, Curry, but I like that they playing that big lineup this year. But the Warriors was wrong about Clay. They was wrong, and they must admit it, because they ain't want to give him that 3 and 4 year. But I get what they were saying too. They offered him 2 years, $48 million. He went to Dallas and got 4 years, 100, and they just like, dang, we paid you 2 years and you ain't even played.
Yeah.
So, but I mean, everything he did for the franchise, bro, go ahead and give him that 4 year, 100 million, let him go out. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for
So,
sure.
but I like the Pacers though. I like their team. They got a nice little roster. You know what I mean? I can't
Yeah,
think of the one dark skinned dude's name that played the wing. It's like Mathurin or something. He nice though.
yeah. Hey man, can the Suns get past these Nuggets, man? Can Durant and them do something with them Nuggets with Big Jokic? Is that his name, the Joker?
Can't nobody do nothing with him.
Man, nobody know the Joker.
Nah, he the best player in the world right now. It's that simple.
Yeah, I
Like
was watching.
in a 7 game series, it's only really probably 2 teams I can see beating them for real, and one of them is in the East. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So like if they don't run into, oh well, no, I give 2 teams in the West a shot to beat them. They got to run into a young Memphis squad, or they got to run into this young OKC squad. I don't see nobody else beating them.
yeah. I was watching. I was watching this one clip. With what's his name? Might have been no, I wasn't Sam Cassell. Might have been not Kenny Anderson. Kenny Smith, and they was asking him um, who was better between the Joker and Hakeem Olajuwon, and he said Hakeem Olajuwon would give him the business.
Yeah, probably because I I I get it. Look, Hakeem was so this the only knock on Jokic, dog. He don't really play great defense because he can't jump. You know
Yeah,
what I mean? So, like a lot of the time, like well, he played decent defense because he's in position. His IQ is high,
yeah,
but like as an athlete wise, he just ain't got it. So just being in position sometimes don't work out. You know what I mean? Hakeem would have probably cooked him because Hakeem's bag was unlimited.
yeah.
You know what I mean? He had a crazy bag, bro, and he'll beat you up. Like he'll
Yeah,
physically beat you up and wear you down. And I mean, Jokic is the same type of way, but I mean, he got to play on both ends of the floor if he played against Hakeem.
yeah,
Some of these dudes, you ain't got to really play on both sides of the floor.
yeah. That's what he said too. He said on both ends of the floor he was going to have to deal with Olajuwon, and that
Yeah,
would probably been the difference.
facts.
Yeah,
Like even like think about how he used to cook Shaq. He used to cook Shaq, bro.
yeah,
Hey, I used to be watching the vault game, bro. I used to watch old school games all the time, bro. Cause I used to have these arguments with my brothers and them, and they always used to say Hakeem, Hakeem. But until I took it to the lab, I never really understood. I never really understood, bro.
yeah. Was a monster, man. He was a monster. All right, here go the last one we got on the slate, man. What's your thoughts on your Lakers at home against the Detroit Pistons?
Oh, we on a 3 game win streak right now, man. We ain't we kind of getting back into a groove. We gonna get a dub. We definitely getting a dub tonight. Detroit, and I'm watching that game. It come on 10:30, so that means it's coming on TV. I'm watching that game. Yeah, for sure. But hey, Detroit got a good little young squad, man. Hey, people better get hip to Detroit. That's another little young team that 2, 3 years you let them cook up, man. They coming. You hear me? They coming. Hey, but look, this the problem too that I got with Detroit though. Well, it really ain't a problem. But watch, they gonna let somebody go. They not gonna keep their team together. And this is why I be saying they gotta let these teams cook. Yeah, bro, Cade Cunningham, he's a monster. They got Jaden Ivey, he's a monster. They got the boy from Memphis, Jalen Duren, he's a monster. Yeah, bro, they got some dudes. Then they signed Tim Hardaway this summer too. So, bro, they got a squad, bro. I'm telling you. And then they got the young twin, his brother playing in Houston. This is their second year. They both play great defense. They're defensive dudes. Thompson twin. I don't know which one, but because they look alike and they got the same type of name, but they both play good defense. But the one in Detroit is better than the one in Houston. So they got a nice little squad, bro.
Okay. Before we wrap up, and Mossberg threw Cade Cunningham in the mix too from Detroit too. So
I had seen he wrote that. That's why I said Cade Cunningham. I started naming off their team because they got a nice bro. All four of them dudes I said: Cade Cunningham, Jaden Ivey, Jalen Duren, and the Thompson twin. That's their little core that they need to work off of.
He's saying the Pistons are gonna beat y'all tonight in an upset.
Man, he just like to stir chaos, bro.
And that's what he said. That's what he said too. That's just
man. I know. He just like to start chaos, bro. I ain't nobody worried about what boss talking about.
Hey, listen. You picked Arizona State to beat my Texas Longhorns. That's a mess too.
But I ain't trying to start chaos. I really feel like that.
Okay. I got one more question for you, man, before we wrap up. Who y'all trying to get rid of by the trade deadline, bro? Y'all got to be getting rid of somebody, man. Who y'all trying to get rid of? Or who you think they should get rid of?
Everybody know who we trying to get rid of. We trying to get rid of D'Angelo Russell, but don't nobody want it. Yeah. Hey, really, we need to go ahead and be like, call the Bulls and be like, hey, take D'Lo and Austin Reeves and a draft pick, bro, and give us Zach LaVine. Go ahead and send him over here. Then we need to don't connect Zach LaVine and let LeBron play the point guard.
Oh, there you go. I was trying. What's up, Mossberg?
Oh, here comes chaos.
Going?
He said, here comes chaos.
Nah, good evening, man. Appreciate you having me. It's just been a busy day with work, and then we having a family get together, so I had to chime in. I'm gonna throw Cade in there, man. He been actually playing some great ball in the last couple weeks, man, and definitely got that Pistons team turned around, and they feeling different about that organization. I just think that he's the right piece for Detroit to move forward, and everything they doing. And me, I'm always throwing something in there with the chaos. They beat the Lakers tonight.
That's why I don't
Cade Cunningham goes for 30.
Man, Mossberg said that his family getting together, right? Listen, when they first moved in the terrace, bro, summertime came, man, listen, they cooked out every single day in the summer, bro. Every day.
Every day, bro.
I was like, what? Every day they had the grill jumping, bro. We would be in the basketball court every day. The grill.
Not bad at it.
Some good food.
Like, they don't take no breaks. Every
no days off, man. That's where I get it from, man. And she upstairs whipping up the taco buffet tonight. So we not on the grill. She whipping up a taco buffet. So everybody coming in, and I had to go in the basement and chime in and definitely show love, man. I just love what we doing, and I can't wait to indulge more into this NBA talk. I'm gonna do my picks, and I'm gonna definitely take my notes tonight and have a stream for it tomorrow, early with this NBA for sure as well.
Yeah, make sure you put down them Christmas games. Them Christmas games.
Yeah.
Some good ones.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to have to take some time and watch, even if it's just highlights of some of these guys y'all mentioning, because I have no idea who none of them dudes are.
Oh man, you missing some guys.
It's like how we was out for the high school games already, man. Like just basketball, passing the torch to the younger guys. you know, definitely being done with the skill. And I think some of them will bring back that defensive side of basketball that we, you know, as older observers and played the game, always like seeing defense in that basketball game. So I think some of the players will actually bring it back. But definitely going to be a season to watch for sure.
Nah, they gotta fix the NBA. The NBA's ratings is all the way down. They gotta fix it.
Nobody play defense, man. That's why.
Yeah.
It's all
No,
offense.
it's no
I don't want to
defense.
watch nobody shoot threes all day.
Facts. And it's soft.
All right, y'all. Well, we ain't got nothing else, man. We can go ahead and wrap it up, man. I'm glad we was able to get in at least 40 minutes of NBA action. I don't know if y'all did any NBA talks beforehand, but you know, I'm glad we was able to at least kick off some NBA talk. And
Hey,
we'll be talking
hold up.
college basketball tomorrow.
Yeah, before I let y'all
Yeah.
go, how do y'all feel about the NFL trying to take over Christmas Day?
Oh wow!
Think it's possible? Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'm when you got family and food, I think you rather watch football.
Definitely, you would rather definitely watch football, man. But I would hope that they would just leave that alone, man, and let the NBA have their day.
Yeah.
So you
I
think
look
this is gonna
forward
be
to
a
that
one-off
Christmas Day
this year?
basketball.
I mean, you know, they got Thanksgiving. Let the NBA have
Christmas, yeah.
Christmas, man, and the college football got New Year's Day. Don't get in the way of that, man.
Yeah.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie to you though. I kind of like the matchups.
Oh, I mean, the matchup's gonna be nice. Now you already know
Matchups
that
is
they're trying
classic.
to compete with the NBA.
Yeah, my
Yeah,
Buccaneers
for sure.
play Arizona, and I think Green Bay play. But I forget the schedule though. I just know my Bucks play Arizona.
We know that your Bucks got beat by the Cowboys too.
Hey man, relax, bro. Calm down, dog.
And I picked them Bucks. We ain't gonna talk about that. We're gonna say that for tomorrow. We're gonna have
Well,
an
maybe you
NBA
need to pick
NFL.
against my team. Maybe it's
NBA
better when you
NFL.
do that.
No, I talk Baker. You know what I talk. He let me down yesterday in Texas Stadium. You got them cowgirls going crazy, but yeah, we'll say that for another episode.
All right, well, take us out, Mossberg. Take us out.
Yeah, it's always good to jump in and chime in, man. I appreciate everyone always streaming and watching. We got some new followers out there, and I just want to send a shout out to the guys I seen last night. I told you guys I would definitely shout you out. That GoPro, man. You guys had me so emotional, man. I appreciate that GoPro. You're going to see us here at Level Up Sports 10, WTP Sports Dudes, using that as well. And that's Zen Master Zay at the bottom, ladies and gentlemen. And like we said, we appreciate y'all jumping in. We're going to come back to y'all tomorrow with a little bit of NBA/NFL talk and some picks as well. So as we always say here, WTP Sports Dudes, peace.
Peace.
Y'all have a great evening.
Everybody get in.